welcome to Something for the Weekend. Colin Morgan and Angel Coulby, better known as Merlin and Gwen. Welcome to the show, guys. How are you?
Hi,
I'm doing really good, yeah.
Good.
Colin, you first came on in Series 1, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was
years ago.
3 years ago or something, onto this show. It's a huge success, Merlin's been, hasn't it? And one of the things you told us at the time was that you were not struggling, but you were trying to get your head around the English accent. How's it going now? Perfected it, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, 4 years down the line, I mean, it was brilliant at the start. I had, I had a data coach, Penny Dyer, helped me out at the beginning, and really just being on set, 4 years down the line, it's become second nature.
And the other thing you discussed was Richard Wilson's a dab hand at table tennis.
He is. He's an absolute legend.
Still playing it?
Does backflips and everything, man.
He's like that. Are you still playing table tennis on set or not?
Table tennis tournament has started up again. They're absolutely. I'm not sure who's progressing up the ranks, but there's some stiff competition in there. The crew have become pretty slick at it now, man.
So, Angel, where are you at the moment? You haven't finished filming this series yet, have you?
No, we've got a few weeks left because it's 8 months it takes to film the whole thing. Yeah, it's quite a long thing.
So do you film some here and some abroad, or what's the filming schedule?
Yeah, we film mostly in Cardiff, in studios in Cardiff, and then we film quite a lot of the exteriors around Cardiff, in Gloucestershire, and then in France.
Okay.
What do you do in France? What bit of it do you do in France?
We got this
The
awesome
castle, amazing.
Camelot itself.
Yeah. The
It's
chateau.
French.
Yeah, it's a kind of perfect fairy tale castle.
So you guys
and it
must have to
happens be-
spend a lot of time together. 8 months is quite a long shoot time, isn't it? And then I suppose you have time off and then you come back together for 8 months.
Yeah.
Do you get the scripts a lot in advance and think, what's going to happen to me next? What's going on?
No.
Sometimes we get them, a couple of days before shooting. But what's great about the episodes this year is that they're a lot more complicated. They're a lot darker. They're a lot richer, and the characters have certainly, there's a mature feel to it.
Because it can be a bit scary, can't it? I have to watch the kids having it on sometimes. It's a bit scary in places.
I mean, the opening
This
episode.
year's, it's a lot darker, I think.
Yeah.
Does it feel fairy tale-ish when you're working in the castle and you've got all your outfits on? Does it feel like
Maybe when we're in France, there is a bit of that. There is a bit of because it is genuinely an amazing place. Pierrefonds, it's called, and it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, when you're in Cardiff filming in a shack on the side of a motorway, it's anything but.
Big industrial estate.
So the story, obviously, we all know the story. That it's going to build up further and further. Obviously, it's going to end at some stage, isn't it? Because you are involving the story. How many series is it going to go for? Do we know yet?
Well, the 5th has been commissioned, and it was always said. So but we don't know what's going to happen. They haven't told us.
It must have been a good journey for both of you, though, because you were both acting beforehand, and then to come in to get something like this that's stable, it's run across, 4 or 5 years, and to get to play such different type of characters, and it's all quite eventful. Was that kind of like a bit of an ideal job, really?
Oh, it's really, the variety that you get on the show is amazing. Every day is completely different. You get to see so much stuff over the time and meet so many different people. And guest artists that we come in, that's a big highlight to the people that you get to work with.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a dream job, really.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about it. The lead up to the interview. Is there a movie happening? Do we know?
This was mentioned to us on a stage during a Q&A at the launch. It was the first we've heard of it, so we don't know.
Yeah.
We're not sure. Apparently there's talks about
It's got quite a cult following, hasn't it? You've got your hardcore fans. Are they all a little bit magical and mysterious?
They come to watch us filming in France quite a lot, and there's sometimes literally hundreds of people watching.
What you want to be doing is saying, yeah, we think it's going to happen, and then people go, oh, it's happening. And then it'll just happen. It'll be magical, just like Merlin.
Yeah, it'll just take off.
It'll be magical. 188 countries are watching your show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are they dubbing you in different countries?
It's been dubbed into Japanese.
I've seen Japanese.
Is that good?
Italian. It's a funny thing, isn't it? Because I think the French one, somebody said to me that they use the same guy that does the voice for Malcolm in the Middle, which is great fun for a 10-year-old.
Do you have to go and do publicity in the other countries like Japan and stuff for it?
We never have. We'd love to. I think it'd be great, but we never have. You've all done LA.
Yeah, we went to Comic-Con in San Diego. I've done that the past 2 years, and that's amazing. There's over so many thousands of people come to this event for comic book conventions, and Merlin's huge.
Yeah, they do, and you get toys with it as well, don't you?
Oh, I've got to look at the toys.
There's you. So, and where's Richard Wilson? I don't believe it. There he is. I don't believe it. But you're Angel. You haven't
Mine
got
isn't
one.
out yet. I don't know.
Why haven't you got one?
I don't know.
That
They
is
want it to be
not on.
perfect, so it's taken a long time.
Did you have to? How do you do it? Do you model for it? I think that'd be so cool to have a model of myself.
We had to have like a 360 sort of camera, like shoot in the first season. I imagine we will look quite different now. So.
Yeah.
So these just being flogged all over the world. These toys.
I think you can get them online.
I've got a bigger one at Warwick Castle as well. They made a wax figure of me at Warwick Castle. So
life size, huge.
Like,
so when you pull up to work, you're kind of like, whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that,
it's me.
All right, our two Merlin stars, Colin and Angel, are sticking with us, and Angel will be cooking with Simon. You already know how to get your questions in for them. And singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran, you tweet at SFTW, or email us via our website, bbc.co.uk/something for the weekend.
Great, right, here's what's still to come on the rest of the show today.